guys, welcome to bekibtarot. My name's Becky. I'm a spiritual advisor, clairvoyant and energy reader. Hope everybody's doing so well, has enjoyed their weekend, done some productive things. My day today's not been that productive. I've just been a bit in recovery, I'd say. I did my knee yesterday. Baby wouldn't nap. It's been fun. I've had some, I don't know what your guys' healing and energy shifts are like at the moment, but I've had a wild few days. I had 2 days that were like immense energy. It was really intense, and then like I got into bed on the second night and they like switched it off for me, like my guides, and I was like, oh, I can breathe again. And now all of today I've had like a bit of a mental clarity. Like I think I've just healed some more layers, I'd say, because I've gone from like, I don't know, maybe, I think in order to heal all my stuff with my ex and heal myself, I had to like close my heart chakra and block off emotions and just focus via the mind, like be logical. And I think I opened my heart chakra because I'm ready to like work through that. And then today I just got a massive surge of like, do you know what? I hope he's happy. Like a massive just mind shift, change of like, at the end of the day, he did what he did. Nothing's going to change that. He chooses to be the way he is. Like, he didn't choose me. He didn't want to try, and it's okay. Like, I'll look. Just because he didn't love me doesn't mean I didn't love him, and that's just how it is. And as much as he did me dirt in so many ways, I really hope that he can find happiness with someone that he, with someone that loves him the way someone that he loves the way I loved him, and hopefully he can, see that from the other side, maybe, fuck knows. But yeah, definitely shifts in healing and stages and stuff. So let's just have a quick tap in for today's energy and see what the vibe is. They've called me to this deck, so see what today's collective energy is. We have a lesson, so there was some kind of lesson that was learned for you, them. It could be a lesson regarding making sure you stay focused on where you need to go and don't allow, what was that, summer. So this lesson has probably been what you learned maybe over the summer weeks, release regret. There could have been, what's coming through is maybe you was with someone that may have like kind of done you a bit dirty, and you always regretted, treating them so well, loving, like having all that love, and a bit like what I was just saying, like you had so many regrets for like not loving yourself enough to leave earlier, or ignoring those red flags and just whatever. But you're releasing those regrets and accepting the lesson, I feel. And all through the summer you've probably been focusing hard on yourself and figuring out where you want to go. Settling, self-worth, karmic partner, divine feminine. So I feel like you were settling in some kind of situation, or you're finally settling, if you shift the perspective of the word settling, you're settling the karma, and you found self-worth, and you're channeling your divine feminine energy, whether you're male or female, which is bringing in towards you what you want. And you've been contemplating what your dreams are. Where do you want to go? What is right for you? And forgiveness is what you've been struggling with. We've got the winter card, so we had summer card here, and we are heading towards winter, or certainly are in England anyway. So maybe for some of you we could have someone coming forward asking for forgiveness over the next few months, or we could have you just healing and learning to forgive and ascending onto your new path. But you are contemplating what tried to come out? Devotion. Hang on. And then guidance. Maybe you're just contemplating back and forth, like, was this person ever really devoted to me, or what am I devoted to? Well, you're devoting yourself to your shadow work and reinventing yourself. If you haven't been doing that, you're going to shift out of just kind of trying to stay focused and get to a certain point, and you're going to get to the point over the winter and the next few months that you're actually taking the actions, taking the steps. Yeah, so we've got 4 as well, which is we're going into that. This is where we're heading to. So maybe someone will come forward in the winter times, and you're kind of just got to make it through, keep doing you throughout the next few months, like the next month or whatever. Halloween vibes. Yeah, what is that? It's like October. We're in September. And then we've got forgiveness, winter and union here. Families. For some of you, you may have children with this person, want a family, or that, you know, they might be linked to regret action. Yeah, it could just be that this person feels like home to you, and that's the family vibe, but inner child and big dreams and ascending. So this was all a lesson regarding self-worth and inner child wounding, whether it's both sides of you, for one of you, whatever. But I feel like either by winter you are going to have healed and worked for forgiveness, and then union is going to appear, or by winter this person's going to appear for forgiveness, for union. One more. Commitment. Compromise, divine timing. This person's going to come forward and offer you strong commitment, or show that they can be committed to you. They're going to show that they can commit to you. Literally. Well, that's lovely. Obviously, it's completely up to you what you do, what you want to do. This person's been crying a lot. My eyes have just gone sore. You know, like when you cry loads. Have you ever had that? Oh, I'm sure you have. Have you ever, you know, when you like, I remember when I found out my partner was cheating, and my eyelids swelled up so bad, and I was doing my mate's lashes the next day, and I had to cancel because she would walk in and take one look at me and no. And I was like, I had to cancel and make something up and reschedule until I was ready to kind of like talk to her and whatever about it. But yeah, I'm getting that vibe, like, you know, when your eyes are just sore and you've cried so much. I feel like it's one or both of you. It's been numbing themselves, and I think they can't numb themselves anymore. Okay, what else do you want to show regarding this energy, please? Oh, that flipped. Opportunity. When your eyes are open wide, opportunities you never thought possible will manifest. So this space has been needed, and if you're in separation now, depending on wherever the gap is until you get union, it's because there's going to be an opportunity, whether it's just an opportunity to heal, is what I was going to say, and we've got the healing card, and friendship, energy. So this person might come forward maybe with an offering of like stabilizing and coming in as friendship vibe, so you guys can heal and work together. And then, you know, that could be over the next few weeks, and then as you push through to winter, you both kind of reach a point of forgiveness and you decide to, you know, go for commitment out of the friendship. But either way, there might be an opportunity here for you both to learn and heal and come back around, even if it is just as a friendship. I saw love then. Even if it is just as a friendship. Inspiration. Be open to the world of endless possibilities. Euphoria. Euphoria will amplify your awareness of the beauty of the life you offer, and clarity. Communication, simplicity. So I feel like you're just clearing up this karmic cycle. There's been karma that's bounced between you both, I feel, but what's coming through is, I feel like the karma got messy, things got pulled around, and you guys kind of separated, and there's, you know, your life is your life and you can create the reality you want, right? But there's a little feeling like that was kind of probably supposed to be it, but you both held on to this connection for so hard and for dear life, that and you're both like clearing and healing and working through things, that the divine's like, they really stuck with it. Even if you're not talking, you're not telling each other this, but you both held on so much that the universe is like, all right, we're going to give you the gap so you don't stay on the karmic wheel, and then we're going to bring you together in both in different energies. seeing as you both won't let go, and see if you guys can do this, if you guys can heal together and create, you know, a really nice world together, a happy, healthy, you know, choose each other, have faith in the connection and what you guys can do for each other. Communication is coming. They're saying simplify it. Like, try not to, like, I feel like for a while you may have been racking your brain trying to get clarity on this, and they're saying you need to just bring it back to simple. Like, you can't decode everything. This person, if they hurt you, they may have just been in real darkness and lost, and it's your choice. Your future is your choice. What do you want to do? Like, but they're saying try and work with spirit. They're trying to give you answers and signals in meditation, and you're missing them. Yeah, spirit is trying to offer you the future that you so rightly deserve. So just keep healing, because there's an opportunity coming for something great. What's coming in for this person then? What's coming in? Like, when this person's coming around, and or there's going to be a shift in this connection if it's just friends, but there's lots of healing being done, right? Second card will meditate to contemplate. You need to start, like, meditation doesn't have to be you sat on the floor in that position, like, you don't have to do that. You can literally have blaring music in your ear and go for a walk. Like, it's in so many different ways. You can lay down on your bed. Like, it's find what fits you. Meditation is not how you think. It can be gardening. It can be so many things. Find it, what works for you. Step out your comfort zone, push yourself. You're healing and you're finding new things. As you heal, you're going to find, I'm hearing creative, like, you're going to find different things, like your creative endeavour is going to come back alive, and you're going to want to try things. And they're saying keep pushing yourself out your comfort zone, because it's going to pay off. Communication is key, so make sure with everything, make sure you're communicating how you feel, what you want from scenarios. I feel like this has been a big lesson as well, which is learning how to get out of here and bring it out to communicate to the person that you're dealing with. Yeah, so I think, I'm not gonna lie, what's coming through is that the problem between just you or just them or both of you was you both were stuck in a mindset of nothing's going to come of this, like, I'm never going to get answers or reach a conclusion, like, it's just back and forth all the time, I have to accept it. But that's kind of flipping, and now that you're healing, you're both deciding you want something to come from this situation, and that you want to reach a conclusion, and you are reaching a conclusion about this connection, that you want to release all the negativity and start committing. And this energy, you're both feeling it's gaining momentum, that you want to commit to each other and you want to change the dynamic in this connection. The end of a tough cycle approaches. End of a tough cycle approaches, and a new start is coming, is under that. It's coming. Just stay focused on your healing and working through, like what I said at the beginning of the 13 on the clock then. What I said at the beginning was, I've worked through and I've been healing, I've been trying my best, and it's, my mindset's now shifting because I've been putting in the work to self-love and try to be of higher vibration, and not be in that victim mode about what someone's done to me, and try to just be like, just because someone feels a certain way, that I'm entitled and can own my own feelings, and I generally love this person and generally hope that he can climb his way out of his darkness and just stop being lost and stop allowing other people and exes and everyone else to interfere in his life, and see that they're all the same and they're all stuck there, and that he can push up and out of that. I thought I'd kind of showed it, paved the way for him, and he didn't want to accept it, so he wasn't ready. But I hope one day he can make that for himself, like push away from all of that and see that he can be so much more than his family and all their bullshit and the toxicness and all the friends and the lies and the facade, and find things to make his soul happy. And that's a big mind shift. So I feel it's the same. It's like, as you heal, things are shifting. Should we do tarot? Yeah, I feel like you've both been pretty confused, but hope is reviving. in the pair of you. Hope is coming back around for this connection. You've both carried this burden for long. Like, even if it's only a few months, it feels like 5 years. It's a heavy burden of the mind games. Just, I feel like it's a back and forth energy, like tit for tat. And I think your person's realising how much they've kind of made the scenario toxic and been a bit like bully and a bit abusive, and now they're scared because you've probably put up boundaries whilst healing, or they're just scared. They feel like it's been such a fucking journey, but they're still holding on tight to this connection the same way you are. Lovers. Yeah, they want a new beginning. They're very sexually attracted to you. Very sexy. How far on that 7 o'clock? So this person may have been a bit obsessed with control. Like, yeah, there was this person, right, for those of you that you feel like this person at some point didn't respect you, didn't love you, or didn't care for you, or may have done you dirty, or whatever, I'm going to tell you now, this person has got control issues, a bit obsessive possessive, like, and it's all to do with their shadows, and the environment they've grown up in, and just maybe their friends or their family, or some advice they got from young, is what kind of caused the sabotage in this connection. What's coming through is that, say when they were young, they had some bad advice that was like, oh, you got a kid, like, you know, that whole, you know how, that whole bad boy persona thing, like when you're young, it kind of works for girls, like, because they haven't grown and learned to love themselves yet, so they might be pulled towards someone that's unavailable and a bit of a bad boy. But as you grow old and you mature, bad boy or bad girl, yeah, you don't want that. You want stability. You want, you know, you want to be able to be vulnerable with your partner. You want to be able to laugh and be silly with each other. You want that intimacy. You don't want a bad boy facade that's just being horrible to you. You grow up, and that's not what you want, you know? And I think all of this person's actions, male or female, it's like they either got given advice when they were young, or they got shown by, like, they grew up in a place that's what you know they did in order to keep them, treat them mean to keep them keen. But that doesn't work when you're an adult. It might work when you're children. It doesn't work. And I think that was this person's problem. They were running off of this kind of energy, or they had a friend or someone that was constantly saying, nah, do this, no, and it's just interfering, and it ended up completely sabotaging this connection. So let's see what comes after that, what they're going to tell me. So that's how this person was. They see you as their counterpart, which is why they played so many games, because they thought the games was going to be, they were scared to lose you, so they played games, but the games were the things that end up losing you. And I think maybe, just maybe, they're starting to realise that, and I think they're realising that you was their 10 of Pentacles, you was their lifelong stability, the partnership, just the long term. And they're up stressing about this now because they played mind games. But they're seeing that needs to end now. 10 of Cups, overlying energy, underlying energy again in their head about this. Under that is the Devil card, because that's what they're obsessed with. That's what they want. This is what they want with you. And they're obsessed, but they were so obsessed with you that they were playing all these games thinking that was going to keep you there, keep you in line, and they can just do this, but it ended up being what pushed you away. So we do have the Fool card there underlining, so this person is going to take a leap at some point. Yeah, and that's when the justice will be served, and this connection will move towards a more peaceful dynamic, in whatever way that dynamic is for you, but it will be more peaceful. Let's see how your person is feeling towards you right now at this moment in time. I saw I love you. That's interesting. Right. Overlying energy, I'm grateful for the lesson. Underlying energy, my life is not as together as it seems. So from that, I'm getting this person puts up a facade to you, to the world, to everybody. Nobody really realises the pain and the suffering this person goes through. I don't think this person's ever truly opened up to anyone in their life, but they're finally, maybe for the first time, starting to look and thinking that they might need to come and open up to you. You and I were too young, so for that I'm getting, you know what I said about the games, the young, youthful, immature games and the tit for tat, that's what's kind of coming through on that one, and they see that now. I want to feel that way again. I think this person comes from not really love, like not proper, true, unconditional love, and you gave that and they didn't appreciate it. Or I think this person may have thought you was controlling just by having boundaries and setting, you know, setting normal healthy boundaries for in the connection because you loved them. And I think this person took it as control, and now they're seeing and realizing that it was all your love. That's what they could feel it all the time when they were with you or around you, but they didn't appreciate it. I'm becoming a better person. This person is starting to wake up. They are starting to see it. It might be very slowly, but they are starting to. I bury myself in work to forget you. Distractions in order for, because I feel like you're constantly running through their mind. I'm not available and I wish I'd treated you better. I think this person just wasn't emotionally available the whole time, and they're wishing that they had been. Now they'd made themselves available. What's also coming through, they might have just picked everyone, like, oh, I'm going out with my mates, like they'd be like, I'm coming to see you, then they'd get a call from their mate and they'd be like, oh no, sorry, I'm going to see for so and so now. And it was just everybody, they wasn't available for you, but they was available for everybody else. And now that you're not available or haven't been available, it's made them see they wish they'd put you as a priority. They wish they'd treat you a lot better because they see you shining, they see you having your glow up, they see you growing, and they're a bit like, fuck. But that's how they're starting to open and see things, and I believe that's what's going to begin this energy for them to come back around and ask how. Like I said, they're either going to come back around and ask, say that they want like a build a sturdy friendship and then see where it goes, or some of them will come back and be like, I just want to be with you. But either way, it's moving towards stability, whether that is just, you know, forgiving each other and walking away, or being friends or anything. But it's definitely, the connection's headed to a much more peaceful connection, peaceful resolution. I think just peace, no more stress, no more karmic 222 on the clock then, no more karmic bullshit cycles, just healthy, communicative, compassionate understanding towards each other, learning how to communicate properly. So that's what I get for today. Oh, let me see what's in my photo actually. This person may have saved in their phone like a picture of you, like a set thing that they always like kiss throughout the day or kiss at night, or they might have a piece of your jewellery or something of yours that they either kiss or they just hold, like it's held close to their heart, and it really just is you. It's a part of you that they've got, and they really like I said, they either kiss it or they hug it or they think about it, and it just makes them think of you. Yeah, they hang it up, or for those of you it's actually a physical thing, they hang it up like at the end of the bed or somewhere that, like when they go to bed at night, they can look at it, like not ridiculously, like, but they can like glance over and think of you, and then they have like memories of 23 on the clock. Then they have memories of like kissing, just even the things like maybe they didn't really kiss you goodnight towards the end, or when they were busy prioritising other people and interested in other people and letting you down, they wouldn't even kiss you goodnight, and it's like they just want to kick themselves because they're getting into bed wishing they could just hug you and kiss you goodnight and go to sleep, and you're just not there, and it drives them mental, and they're just really angry with themselves, like, how can I have it all there and I just was still looking elsewhere, or just didn't care about your feelings. When I'm getting what's coming through is like you tried to communicate with them about your feelings and they just took it as, oh, you're nagging, or oh, you're just this. They didn't take any of it seriously, and you were trying to hold on and you were trying to express yourself so you guys could work through it, and they just wouldn't listen, they wouldn't take it. They just took everything you said or did it as another way, and they wasn't there for you every time you needed them, and you tried so hard to express. What's also coming through is that I feel like they really had you down at some point, and anyone else could have seen it had they lived with you or been around you, but but again, because their eyes were elsewhere or their thoughts were elsewhere, they couldn't see it. They couldn't see that it was like all crushing you, but now they look back and they're just realising like how crushed. Oh, my heart chakra just went. Like, it just, example of the energy and what they're thinking is like, I'm just getting, say you guys live together or someone's staying around someone's house, whatever, you're in the same home, right? And there's been arguments or whatever, and it's like this person, it's like you, maybe the viewer or whoever this is, the person that's like, not the one that's thinking, but the other, like the other one, say, I'm just getting like this person like coming into the room and just being like, hey, like, did you want to do this tonight, or maybe we should do this like at the weekends. Like, they're just trying to build, they're trying to be intimate with you. They were trying so hard just to feel love from you and to give love and to get that. And like, I just feel like maybe the other person was like, no, I'm busy, man, I'm doing this. And it's like, just they turn around and like turn around on their phone and took their back to them, and this person just like fighting back tears, and it's like, okay, and leaves the room. Oh, it's painful. I can feel it. And they're just like, they kept trying in different ways, and the person who's thinking about this is the person that kept turning their back to them. And it's like they're looking back like, oh my god, like they were trying so hard to just bond with me, get something from me, and I wouldn't allow them. It's like this person just would not let them in. So obviously in the end, like, how can you, if someone is turning their back on you and not in the commitment, it's going to fall apart, and eventually the person that feels unloved will just go, obviously. And that's really sad on both parties. Like, it's sad for the person that had to go through that, and the person now that's thinking about it is really sad that they just couldn't see any of this, and they're just really kicking themselves like, what is wrong with me? Like, how could I not see that? How could I not see this person? How could I not see that they weren't trying to control me, and they weren't trying to take me away from my friend. They were just trying to be a loving partner. They were just trying to connect with me, and I wouldn't let them. So yeah, so this person's got a lot of kind of adjusting and healing, and that person, if they're going to come forward, has got big apologies. And a true saying that I saw recent issues, the apology has to be a lot louder than the disrespect. And if the person watching this is the person that needs to kind of apologise, you need to really remember that. How hard and how far did you disrespect this person? Because the apology needs to be a lot louder. Remember that. If you want any hope in rebuilding, you're going to have to open up, you're going to have to be vulnerable, and you're going to have to remember the apology needs to be louder than the disrespect. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow and it helps our energies to connect, so more of my videos will resonate with you. If you're interested in a private reading, info's in the box down below. And in the meantime, I send you so much love and light.